gentlemen, we are live on FIGHTSTAR Championship pay-per-view. This contest scheduled for 3 5-minute rounds in the professional Bantamweight division and is sponsored by Props SK. Once again, let's welcome to the blue corner, making his professional debut, representing Roger Gracie Academy from Malta and England, is Judge Caruana. And facing him across the cage in the red corner, also making his professional debut, representing GB Top Team from England and Jamaica, Kadeem Perkins. Your referee in charge, Daniel, move ahead.
Professional bantamweight action sponsored by Props SK. In the blue corner from Roger Gracie Academy, George Caruana. His opponent in the red corner from GB Top Team, Kadeem Perkins.
Perkins takes the center of the cage.
Caruana was reaching for the takedown, but he gets caught. Desperation attempt here at the clinch. Overhook with the arm here as well. Perkins got to use his position of his head here, underneath the chin. There we go. Starts to recruit control.
And he's doing a good job of controlling the back as Caruana's trying to use it to wall walk.
Caruana, excuse me, driving the butterfly hooks in. Could kick backwards here for the separation to jump back to his feet. That's what he was looking for, just a little bit of space. Looking to stuff the head here now to negate the double.
Oh, beautiful double leg left.
Perkins drives his opponent down to the canvas, but he's caught in the guillotine.
Kadeem looking to get that body lock. His corner's screaming for him to lock his hands, but Caruana's doing a good job of keeping his back nice and flat against the cage. Now looking to frame out and use those short elbows to create some space.
Perkins trying to take all that space away while he pummels for the underhooks. Caruana locks the hands here, but with the back against the cage, unless he fires the left underhook to turn, which he does to the outside position.
Now we got those knees to the thighs. But he's really slowed down Perkins. Oh, the opportunity for some short elbows in there. Perkins able to turn. Nice knees up the center.
Separation here, back to the center of the stage. Stiff jab, flicks it out, does Caruana. Looks for the leg kick.
Caruana now looking for a double leg of his own. Good stuff by Perkins. Again in on the single, able to get out. He's gonna give up his back. And Perkins able to lock in that far side hook.
As Perkins can free his head, then he can expose the back and try and negotiate control of that left hook that he needs. He's got a frame on the head, there we go, pops it free. Right in the hip here is Perkins. Caruana holding onto that wrist to prevent that ground and pound with the right arm.
Yeah, he's just looking for going a 2-on-1 to control it, to watch that right hand's not coming in right from the chin.
Deep breaths there from Caruana.
Perkins' corner screaming for him to get that right arm free. Caruana doing the smart thing and just locking down to make sure he doesn't take any damage.
Referee asking for some more action. I mean, this is playing into the hands here of Caruana. He wants to hold on, prevent that back take, force the separation in the stand-up. Perkins needs to negotiate control. There we go, one hook's in.
He's got that arm free, and now he can start landing some punches.
Slight avenue for an escape there from Caruana as he tries to turn in. He's going to drive his right arm across the belt line of his opponent and turn that into an underhook underneath the left arm.
At far side control with 20 seconds left. George is going to have to look to put that arm onto the other side of his head and shoot underneath. He can turn into him now. With his left arm, or right arm, shoot it underneath where his leg was at.
Perkins is looking for the knees as per his corner's instructions. And Caruana heard that, and he used the shield across the knees to prevent, because knees are allowed to the head here in the pro division.
Yeah, knees are allowed to the head. We've got north-south elbows. All kinds of crazy things can take place. So we'll see what happens here in this second round. Perkins came out on fire, though. We saw it early. He was able to get the takedown, but then it was more of a grappling heavy exchange between the two. We see this big double leg drop. George was able to use it to wall walk, get back to his feet. Perkins on his back, looking to land a little bit of ground and pound here. But again, George was able to turn into him and continue to force the grappling exchanges.
Back underway here, 5 minutes on the clock, round two. Perkins in the red, Caruana in the blue. Perkins more measured with his approach here, trying to land the right hand. Double underhooks, trips the leg, gets the takedown.
Now he's inside control. Up against the cage, though. Caruana has opportunities to use that cage to wall walk. Start to see some short elbows take place now.
Referee consistently warning, though, Caruana for not putting his toes inside the cage, and he's kind of abandoned that. He needs to start thinking about walking those feet up. Maybe kick off that, the padded corner, because then he's not going to get penalized for putting his feet in the cage, because often it's real hard to stop your toes going from in the cage when you kick off. Perkins drags him away, keeps the legs away from that cage kick.
And Perkins doing the old man trick. You put your palm right over the nose and mouth. As an old man, I fully embrace that and say it's a great thing to do.
It's a good distraction technique, isn't it? He's keeping this topside position, making sure that Caruana's busy, trying to take him away from the stand-up.
I mean, as it is now, Caruana's, again, trying to scoot, get his back straight up against the cage. He's now gotten to the point where start to look to pick a side, and Perkins brings him back down. But again, Perkins on top is not doing a lot of damage. He threw one elbow in the earlier sequence, and now he did one body shot. A lot of this is more him just trying to control the position and do positional grappling. So again, 𝗙𝗛𝗚𝗛𝗧𝗦𝗛𝗡 warns them that need to improve the position. There's attempt of an armbar, potential triangle.
Yeah, it looks like he's looking for the triangle, but trying to clasp a hold of the neck on the arm side, the wrong side.
Now able to pass to half guard. Can he land some damaging punches or elbows from this position? He's now in a very dominant position. George able to cage walk. Good turn by Perkins, though, to get him back there. Short elbow potentials.
Caruana trying that cage kick.
And now looking to spin back and try to shoot in on a single or double. He's giving up his back, though.
Perkins wants to stay here. He's going to disengage the grip on the left and slam that punch in, or to try and get the hooks in.
He's got to look to do something to where it's not just situational grappling, but he's actually landing some ground and pound. As it is now, all of his techniques that he's going off with the hips and the body lock, it's not to increase the amount of damage that he can do. It's more to stay in the position that he's at. With a minute left, now he starts laying down some elbows. Perkins' corner screaming for him to do it again. Pronouns, pal.
In that top position, though, he's going to address the unhook. He pummels the left arm in. He's got better control here now. He can try and post with the right arm on the face and fire that short elbow down as well.
And again, George looking to trap that arm. And maybe try to slip his hips out. But Perkins sitting nice and top.
Last 10 seconds of round 2. Top side control. Some more ground and pound now from Perkins. There's a lovely elbow. Doubles it up. We're headed to round 3.
Take a look back at the replays. A lot of it was the situational grappling. Perkins definitely dominant on top, attempting to find different ways to be able to throw in some elbow shots or short elbows. Towards the end, in the last 10 seconds, we did see both guys attempting to throw. George Caruana from the bottom and Perkins from the top. Start for the third and final round. Dan Movahubby warning Perkins again about something. Couldn't quite make it out.
Yeah, he said, make sure you keep to work, I will stand you up. So he gets in that top position again. Kadeem is going to have to keep busy. Oh, he's gone upstairs for the kick. I like that.
George mixing it up.
Oh, this is not what he needs. To be unorthodox, to be unpredictable. This is not what he needs to give away the double underhooks.
I mean, the big thing behind it is he knows what Perkins is going to attempt to do, which is this. Get in tight, grapple. So throwing some random strikes, trying to do something a bit different, can't hurt.
Full guard here for Caruana.
Perkins on top, but he's, again, this is where you would expect him to start looking for them short elbows, better ground and pound, especially with George's head up against the cage. Went for the sweep, was able to use it to stand up.
Going to be more urgent though with these unhooks. He's using the whizzer. He's allowed the unhook from Perkins to be real deep, that right unhook.
Attempting to frame things out now. Perkins in with full body lock. And Dan Mavahari breaking him up, trying to see a bit more action between these two.
Looking at the Superman punch off the cage, again gives away the double unhooks. Perkins closes the distance once again.
And again, Perkins in body lock, attempting to drag him back to the canvas. We got knees to the thighs.
Head pressure, looking for the trip, but of course, to pull him on top though.
Oh, pulled him on top, and both hooks in by George.
Back take, critical mistake here, gives the back away. Caruana, he's got 2 minutes and 38 seconds to work here.
Plenty of time if he can start to either try to get something up underneath the chin or a potential for ground and pound. What he needs to do though is get his own back up off the cage. He's got to scooch his hips to where he has the ability to start to work up underneath that neck. And again, these are pros, so you can get that neck crank in there. All you gotta do is lock up anywhere near the chin and just start twisting. And Perkins, nice and active on top, throwing the punches, constantly working. Looking to scoot away, get the hips up.
This is the biggest opportunity here for George to try and capitalize. It's got to work. He's going to try and free the hands, chase the choke, mix in the strikes. And if he's going to escape, he's going to have to escape and try and mount.
And he's trying to scooch away to where he can get to a top position, because Perkins was basically just holding on for hopefully a stand-up. And now looking to get to a somewhat crucifix position. But again, throwing the punches from top position, Perkins able to stand up.
Key there was the unhook. Perkins engaged the unhook from that bottom side position, allowed him to get back to his feet. Minute left here, round 3. Going to see a separation here, or a takedown.
And George able to drive in and get the takedown. Got 40 seconds left. Trying to get that right arm free. And again, with some ground and pound from top.
Oh, he's gets a mount here. He's got to posture up. He's got to rain down these strikes if he wants to finish.
And this is where you just start to frame it up and start throwing some elbows.
One for the back of the head. Got to frame on the face. It's crucial for George to get his posture here. He's got to abandon the grapevine of the legs, the lacing. He's got to get his posture up so he can land some damage.
And just to break that hold that Perkins is just holding on for dear life so he doesn't take any damage.
Tactical grappling battle here in the pro bantamweight division. Some shades of success towards the end of that third and final for George Caruana. Perkins, though, uses the underhook to get back to his feet in that round. He got mounted, but he understood the position was dangerous. He understood what he needed to do, which was to break the posture and prevent that ground and pound.
And we look back here at the replay, and here's the setup, and it was George at the beginning of the third and final round here that was trying to mix up the strikings and do some things differently. Create some sort of space in order he Superman punch up off there. And again, Perkins was able to get back to the body lock, slow things down, and turn it back into a heavy grappling affair. Appears that the judges have tallied up the scorecards, and we have a decision. Send it up to our AMC to make this one official.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 terrific rounds of MMA action, we go to the judges' scorecards. All 3 judges see the contest 29-28 for your winner by unanimous decision. In the red corner, Kadeem And your brilliant runner-up, George Caruana.